What's going on, guys? Welcome to Risen Citizen. Today I wanted to go over the current coronavirus pandemic in a way that you can actually come out of it positively. There is going to be a lot of information in this video, hopefully, that is going to be useful to you. So if you want to learn how to make a few bucks during all this for free, there's no strings attached, I promise. I'll explain more in a minute. Please stick around and I'll go more in depth on it and you guys can see how you can do that. Go ahead and dive right into it. What we're going to be talking about is Robinhood. Robinhood is an app that you can download on your phone, and it's also something that you can use on your laptop or your desktop if you choose to do so, or iPad or whatever. But the point is, it is a way that you can trade stocks or trade shares in stocks, as in the stock market, for free. There are no fees to do so. There's no fees to transfer money into and out of the markets. It is a system that I have been using for the last several months now to invest during the corona pandemic, and I wanted to pass this information on to you guys because I strongly believe that there's a lot of money to be made very soon. Now, for those of you that do not have the money to invest in stocks right now, I'm going to give you a way that you can actually get some shares for free. So I'm going to include a link in the description below where you can download Robinhood, and it is a referral link. So basically, I'm referring you to download the app, right? So you download the app. Because I referred you to download the app, I will get a free share in a stock. You will also get a free share in a stock. So basically, all you have to do is download the app and you and I will both get a free share that could be worth anywhere between $4 to $500. Now, given the chance that you're going to get a stock that's worth $500 is a lot more slim than the chance that you're going to get a stock worth $4 or $8. I've gotten a couple of free shares from referring a couple of my friends, and it was about $4 and $8 for the different shares that I got. Now, this is something that you can do with your friends as well. If you download using the referral link, we'll each get a share, and then if you get a referral link for yourself and you give it to your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your friends, your cousins, anybody, if you send that to them and they download it, they'll also get a free share and you'll get a free share as well. So whether you use it to download just to get your free share, or whether you download the app without even using my referral link and then you just send referral links to your friends to get a few free shares, you can cash out those shares after a few days and just delete the app and be done with it. So it's basically just free money. Now, I would suggest that you actually think about holding on to those shares for a while, because the market is going to come back up. It is bottoming out right now because of the coronavirus pandemic. People are freaking out. People are losing jobs and struggling financially right now, so the markets have been crashing. Now, if you know anything about stock market and investing in the stock market, you know that you should buy when there's blood in the water. Now, that's a phrase that's often said pertaining to investing in the stock market. It's not necessarily literal, but the point is you want to buy when the stock prices are low. And they're low right now. They're extremely low. The market has essentially crashed, and what you need to do is consider investing money in the stock market so that when it comes back up, your money will compound and you'll make more money as the value of the shares that you buy now will increase. If that makes sense for those of you that are new to the concept. So what I urge you to do is download Robinhood. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description of the video. We'll each get a free share, and then hopefully over time, which it's extremely likely, those shares will go up in price and you will essentially make more money. Now, one thing that I wanted to talk about specifically before we end this video is the price of oil. Now, one thing that you definitely want to do if you're looking at the long term, which you should if you're investing in the stock market, is look at the track record of companies and how they have done over time. I'm going to share a couple of screenshots here that I want you to reference when you think about investing in stocks, and that is going to be very important for where you decide to allocate your money if you choose to do so. The first one's going to be Microsoft. Over the last 5 years, Microsoft has had a really good track record. They've consistently gone uphill, which means that the shares that you buy in their company are consistently worth more and more money. So if you buy shares in that company, you are going to essentially make money over the long haul gradually. The shares that you buy are just going to be worth more and more. So companies like that are good companies to invest in because they've got good track records and you're more likely to have less risk. Now, if you buy companies that are constantly up and down, that's pretty risky. They're not nearly as likely to be a safe investment, but understand that any investment that you make in the stock market is a gamble. So the next one I wanted to drive you over to is oil. Oil is actually what I'm investing in right now because the price is bottoming out due to the fact there's actually a couple reasons that it's doing this. So one that I want to go over it real quick is the coronavirus is causing people to stay home and travel less. Because everyone is quarantined right now and there's less people traveling, there's a very, very low demand for oil / gasoline, and that is driving the price down because there's such a huge supply, because producers are still cranking out barrels of oil every day and no one's using it, so they can't sell it, and therefore it's driving the price down. So since there's a huge supply and a low demand, that's driving the price down, but also there's a bidding war going on at the same time, which is causing the price to go even lower. And it's going so low that it's going to come to a point to where oil producers can't even sustain producing barrels of oil unless they can make that money back to keep their facilities running. So very, very soon they are going to come to some kind of agreement to where oil will come back up in price. And if you have shares bought in oil or some oil tracking stock, then you will get your money back and then make consistent, profit over the long haul once it comes back up. So oil is what I'm investing in right now because over the last 3 months it has gone down over 60%, and there's no way that we're going to be able to continue paying $1.50 a gallon just to be able to go to the gas station and fill up for that cheap is incredible. But it's also bad if that were to continue to happen. So once that price goes back up, you want to have some money invested into oil, because that means the price of oil is going to also match the price of the shares, which means that if you have money invested in oil, your share value is going to go up, which means that you're going to make more money. So oil is what I'm investing in right now. Once that comes back up, I don't plan on keeping my money in oil. I would probably rather invest it back into something like Microsoft that, like I said, has a consistent, gradual track record of increasing, so that you're not stuck with something that can ebb and flow pretty easily. Now, given in times like this, everything is going to fluctuate, and again, it's always a gamble, so nothing is always a safe bet by any means, but you're more likely to be safe with a company that has a good track record over the long haul. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video, guys. I wanted to kind of challenge you a little bit, offer you the ability to download Robinhood and get a free share as well as me. It is mutually beneficial, but there's no ties, there's no fees, there's no cost to doing it, and it is free to trade stocks, but you can literally just sell your share, whatever the share that you get, if you use the referral link after 3 days. They just don't want you to sell it immediately because it's kind of cheating the system that way if you do that. But anyway, use that, download it, share it with your friends, get more free shares, and then if you want to just cash out all your shares and just have, $50 on the side from doing that, since right now is kind of a financially struggling time, go ahead and do it. But I definitely highly suggest you stick in the market for a little while and try to see what kind of gains you can get. Like I said, oil's down 60%, and even if it just comes back up 50%, you could double down and make twice as much money as you went in there with. So anyway, that's the video, guys. I hope that you got some value out of that. I'm sorry if it was kind of long-winded. I wanted it to not be too long, but I tend to talk a lot, so excuse me for that. But anyway, I just want to thank you guys for being here. If you did get some value out of this video, please let me know in the comments. Give me some feedback, some input. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more, and if you would like to check out more information pertaining to Risen Citizen, please visit the Facebook page or the website, which I will leave in the description below, as well as the Robinhood referral link. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay positive, stay risen, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.